Hello, Chris Yang here with Andrew Miller, and it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. Who are you?
Natalie.
It's Natalie.
It's Natalie.
Who thinks her name's funny. We are making a recipe from Dinner Time Live episode 19, the New York Diner episode. We're gonna be making the Mu Shu Denver. The Mu Shu Denver is basically a mess of breakfast foods, a Denver omelet exploded with hash browns or tater tots added into it, wrapped up in a sort of crepe.
A sort of crepe.
This is fusion at its finest. So
It's a big old hash.
I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make these crepes. Get to work.
You're in.
Crack some eggs into this thing. We're gonna start with 2 eggs. This is like a pretty standard crepe. Oh, did he add a little bit of baking powder to his?
Yeah, and baking soda.
Okay.
Right here. Boom.
So generally crepes don't have a leavening agent in them. Like a French style crepe is perfectly blonde, perfectly flat, paper thin.
More of a pancakey crepe.
It's not gonna be fluffy. It's not gonna be a big fluffy pancake, but it's gonna have a little bit more going on to it. So 2 eggs, it'll be squishier.
About 3 tablespoons of butter.
This is sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar. The recipe we put on the internet did not include milk, but this has milk in it. So I'm gonna eyeball and say.
Actually, who noticed it was Chef Natalie over here.
Chef Natalie
Caught
figured it
that
out.
one. The pancake master.
And you know who screwed it up? Chef Chris. He screwed it up. All right, let's say that's enough milk for now. We're gonna find out shortly. This is what, a cup of flour?
2.
2 cups of flour?
Oh no, you're right. Sorry, 1 cup. Thank God.
11.
Thank God she's here.
A little bit of baking powder, a little baking soda. I would say
A pinch of each.
pinch of each.
Yeah, salt.
Just a little MSG in there too. You want to make the crepes, or you want to buzz them? You can do both.
Okay.
I'll do the buzz.
You do the buzz.
I can buzz.
All right, Dad.
How am I buzzing?
So I think, honest.
Looks
if I'm
a little.
If I'm being honest, it's pretty so. Let's put some more milk in there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Right now we're more of a pancake.
This is a paste. This is not what you're looking for right here. This is not crepe batter. All right, I'm gonna double the milk.
It's a thirsty batter right here. Yeah, it needs more.
It's a cup of flour. Oh my God! All right. It's still thick, isn't it?
It's a little thick, yeah.
One more time. When you make this at home, I would half this recipe.
You're gonna eat 5? Think we got it.
All right, we're good. How's your crepe game?
I made crepes.
We're about to
5
find out.
years
She's
ago.
great with pancakes.
Do you want me to make the first one? We're just gonna freestyle it here. So, unoiled pan.
Why no oil, Chris?
I find that if there's too much oil in here, first of all, like you can't get it to spread. Got it. Look at that little guy. Boop. Little patch there. Also, if your pan's really nonstick, what do you need oil for? I also think it's like you get an even browning on these when there's no oil on there.
And we're looking for more of a fluffy, not a crispy
This is not
guy.
that good of a job. You gotta do better than me. Do you wanna use a ladle?
Sure. On this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to pour it in here for you?
Yeah,
Go. See how that goes.
Yep.
All right.
Swirl it around.
I gave you too much batter. Here, let's pour some out like this. You can always just go back in the pan.
Good save, Chris. Good save.
All right, father-daughter crepe time.
Sure.
Is it your experience? The tradition, oh my God. The traditional advice is like, first one sucks, and they get better from there.
I agree.
Now we have said that this next one will be better. Natalie, that's too much, right?
I don't know. I think so.
Oh.
No, it's perfect.
Oh my God, it's almost like a.
It's almost like a professional chef just made that one.
It's like I'm on the crepe station.
We're gonna keep making these. We're gonna get a little stack going. What are you giving me this for?
I was just trying to put it down. I'm sorry.
What the heck, man? We'll be right back as we make some more crepes. All right, so we're gonna start with rendering our meat. We'll brown off and render this bacon. That'll give us even more fat. So the idea for this dish, I think we talked about on the show. I don't remember how clear we were about this, but like Dave loves wrapping food in other foods. You know what Mu Shu pork is?
No.
It's more Chinese American than Chinese dish, but it's like a stir fry of pork and wood ear mushrooms and carrots and cabbage and whatnot. It comes with like a stack of really thin crepes. You put some hoisin sauce on that, and then you wrap it up. If you order breakfast, what's your breakfast order?
Pancakes. I like pancakes for that.
What's your meat?
Just bacon, probably.
You ever put that bacon in the pancake and wrap it up?
No.
Not living yet. What's going on over here? You don't like to mix your sweet and savory?
Not always.
This is not the dish for you then. Oh my goodness. This, you know what? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think that last one you made is probably the right thickness.
Okay.
All right, so wrap those up so they don't get cold. If our oven were on, I would say you can stick them in there, but it's not, so don't worry about it. When we were doing this episode, Dave was like, okay, we're gonna do this diner menu, and then I'm gonna show them how to eat breakfast properly. And in his mind, that meant you get a stack of pancakes on the side of whatever your omelet or scramble or whatever it is, and you use that stack of pancakes like tortillas, and your breakfast is fajitas. You just wrap it up and eat everything. And so this is like a hybrid of a Mu Shu pork, a Denver omelet, which is basically everything chopped up inside of eggs. So happened that there was like a really wild history behind the Denver omelet anyway. The Denver omelet is actually the direct descendant of Chinese egg fuyung, like a fluffy egg omelet with like whatever mushrooms and things that are in there. And that Chinese workers on the railroads would put this in a sandwich and eat it. This thing that Dave, came up with in this kitchen 150 years later actually is like super close to what the origins of the Denver omelet were anyway. So, all right, so I'm gonna add some more butter. Wow. Because I need a little fat.
How much nap time is required after consuming this dish?
This one will knock you right out. You know how like in the movies they'll like soak a rag in like ether and then like put it on somebody's face to knock them out?
Chloroform?
You could chloroform people. You could just serve them a Mu Shu Denver and they'll be out for hours, man. Got some beautifully fancy chef-style scallions, some little batons of everyone's favorite force meat, Spam. But I'm gonna go, what, onions?
Onions and peppers.
Sliced onions and peppers. Natalie, you want to drop some tater tots?
What does that mean?
Yeah, so tater tots into your deep fryer.
Pull that. Be careful. Don't do it. Do it slow. Don't burn yourself or whoa. Your mother will kill me.
5-6 cloves of garlic.
Thanks.
We'll throw our Spam in. Scallions.
Are they ready? How do I know when they're ready?
Have you had tater tots before? Do
Yeah.
they look like tater tots yet?
No.
That's how you know.
So just burnt?
Golden brown.
Golden brown.
Okay.
All right, we're pretty close. How far out on tater tots, chef?
I don't know.
That's what kitchens would sound like if they were honest. How far out on fish, chef? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not very good at this.
What? You're just supposed to make up a number.
Oh, 15.
Try to keep it between 1 and 5, though.
Yeah, just basically if you say 2 minutes, chef, every time, you're gonna be golden.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, okay.
You're one of those type of cooks, huh?
I don't know.
Or what do you think, cheese first or tater tots first? Cheese, right? All right. There's like 4 eggs beaten.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
What is that one doing?
It fell
It's a little
out.
hot, isn't it? The way you're resting it.
Do you want to do this part?
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think we're good, right? Is there anything else in this thing?
That looks about right.
Looks like a Mu Shu Denver, right? You know what? Got some scallions?
I don't know what else to
Let's do
call
this
it.
real quick. Wait.
Cheese. That was actually Natalie's first word, believe it or not.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Cheese. Yeah, now we're cooking.
All right, so the last quick thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make this quick little sauce. This is somewhere between plum sauce, hoisin sauce, barbecue sauce, but this was some plum jam syrup.
It's this thick syrup from the upside down plum cake.
But you can make this with whatever fruit jam. I think he must have used like
jam
grape
jelly.
grape jelly or
we use like
something.
grape, yeah.
Season it with a little, this is Momo Korean barbecue sauce. A little soy sauce. You don't need to like cook this or anything really. You just want to
Just warm it up,
warm it up.
seasoning it.
All right, this is Mu Shu Denver.
All right.
Make one for your daughter, Dad.
How much hot sauce do you want?
20
Here, we'll make your perfectly
thick.
thick pancake.
Just give me everything.
You're getting everything.
Okay.
And then you roll it up. We'll do a loose roll. I like a loose roll for my breakfast.
Okay.
That's a beauty.
How do I eat it without it falling out?
like a
Well, your
burrito.
dad should have
Come
tucked
on,
it, one of
dude.
the sides down, but
No, we go loose for breakfast.
I'm
Good?
yum. Fire.
fire.
Sorry.
We've never had someone so young in our kitchen before. God, I made mine so big. What's wrong with me? It's like a little mogwai of food here. Yours is so much more manageable. I have to literally eat mine like an apple. That is the Mu Shu Denver from the New York Diner episode of Dinner Time Live, as demonstrated by young Natalie here. It's fire, she says. I don't even know what that means. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we would say this is aces.
What?
Subscribe and then like this video if you enjoyed it. We're gonna keep on making these recipes and remembering them as best we can. But for now, we're gonna go because I gotta eat this whole mess of food.
And then we gotta take a nap.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye.